Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Kind of a weird start to this day, huh? Such and such event won't populate. Maybe there was a hot fix for what was it? The waves or something. Thought they sent out a message a few days ago saying, oh, we're going to preemptively reschedule all these events to not be all wonky because of daylight savings times. Well, yeah, that didn't really happen, did it? It's fine. It's silly that it's still affecting us like this, but after all these years of daylight savings time. All right, one of the weird events that popped up is this build the Universal Translator. It's kind of odd that this many trivia kind of like style puzzle events populating around the same time, because the trivia event just ended and now here's not called a trivia event, but it is kind of like a fill in the blank kind of event. Build the Universal Translator. Okay, I mean, that does make sense. You know, you do something like this with Hoshi Sato around, since she was released in this game this month, and this is early Star Trek, so there is no Universal Translator. They had to make it. Yeah, it makes sense. Larger SMS, 500 points total. So there's going to be 5 days of this, or there's going to be 5 sub events for this. When exactly they're going to populate, don't know yet. Assume it's one every day for the next 5 days, including today. Not 100% sure yet. All right, so let's click on today's event. Yeah. I have no idea. I mean, Archer, Saren. Okay. There's 2 people's names. No idea. And to a certain extent, I'm not sure how somebody figured this out, but they figured it out. For whatever reason, the answer is Rigel 10. Somebody met somebody there. Archer meets somebody named Saren there. Sure. I mean, I guess that's a thing. Oh, I wanted to show more about this. It's confusing because what do you do? It's the debate there. You see over here, there's no way to... Here, there isn't listed any way to earn points. So that's really the mystery. There's a mystery of what does this say, and the mystery of what exactly you're supposed to do. Well, somehow you got to get this translated. And it's translated to something Rigel 10. So we're going to go to Rigel 10. Hopefully. And yes, I have seen this already. I guess we're assuming that we go to Rigel 10 and Rigel 10 will give us more answers of what the hell we're supposed to do. So here's Rigel. You see the eclipse space right here at the bottom right out of that. View the system. Now it's Rigel 10. I don't know why it's Rigel 10. I saw nothing about Rigel 10, but I assume it was some meeting during one of the shows. So you click on Rigel 10. Okay, now what? Right? It was confusing. But check the box out here when you go to Rigel 11. Same when you look at Rigel 6. You know, here's what Rigel 9 down here. You can't even tap on that. Here's Rigel 2. Something different about this box. Some people didn't figure it out, so kind of why I'm making this video. Also, it's I don't know if I like it. I guess we'll have to continue this event to see how it actually goes. It is kind of unique, we'll say. To a certain extent, this might be why we're having problems. Added a new thing in the game, the little I button here when you click on some of these planets. Though, I see a lot of ships in here, like people are like, oh, you have to go to the system. Well, why do you have to go to Rigel? Do you have to go to Rigel? I mean, maybe you do. The hell if I know. But you can just look in Rigel and select the planet. And it says, score in this event by gaining power, upgrading your ships, and furthering your research. Research. Gain 1 power from research, 10 points. Ships. 1 ship XP spent. It's weird how it says score an event by gaining power, upgrading your ships, and further. It's almost like there's supposed to be 2 sentences there, but they missed a period, but I guess that's fine. So I was kind of thinking, oh, so is it just research and ships or station involved? Doesn't appear station scores at all. So you have a few options here. And you need to score 750,000 points. Well, it would either be, 75,000 power in research or about 95,000 ship XP. So take your pick. You have a few options. We'll go into my station here. Somebody mentioned this earlier today. They actually unlocked the Great Eye of Era, and it's enough research power to get them the event. As you can see, I have a whole bunch here. But let's take a look at this one. Since this one already is level 2, 68,000 power, and this one is 75,000 power. So the increase would be 7,000 power. Wouldn't be enough, but as you can see, level 1 here, unlocking the research, because technically these are researches, going to be a bigger value. So that's what that is. Oh, I heard, my alliance mate, he unlocked the Eye of Era, but I upgraded the Eye of Era and I didn't get the event. Well, it's because for whatever reason, getting level 1 of a research, or in this case an artifact, is more power gain than going from level 1 to level 2. Okay. However, boss. So that's the thing. Just like researchers, right? I guess you do normal research, as everybody knows. Oh, the first one is a big boost. And then subsequent levels after that is not a big boost. Which is still kind of odd. But, however, it's helping you do some of these power gain things. But try to keep in mind that there are, think outside the box a little bit, like they're doing with this event. You don't just have to go into your R&D department and do a research. Favors is another thing that should unlock. But again, the level 1 unlock is probably going to be a little bit more of a power increase and therefore finish the event for you, where going from like level 1 to level 2 or 2 to 3 or something may be a lower power increase and therefore not finish off the event for you. And what else? I think technically some of these fleet commanders, some of their skill shit can be a... Do I even have... Oh, you know what? I unlocked Locutus. Let's take a look at his skill tree. I haven't really done anything with Locutus yet anyway. Of course, you see some of the power numbers here. Not that much. But it's potential. If you have enough and you feel like doing this, you can. I'm more trying to save this for one of those events that's gives the same amount of points for doing a research. Because I can do like 10 here. Right? 10. Just like that. Bam. I kind of want to save this. Because I don't really see that much that much benefit for Locutus until you get to some of these 40 and 50 level things, and I'm just not there yet. So while I'm not going to do those, you can do those and get some points. Even some of these refits, ship skins, projectiles, ship cloaking, ship abilities can add some power. So you don't have to just do a researcher. You don't have to just put ship XP in this. I'm trying to lay this out for you because we just came off a spend event. How many of you, I'm sure there's some people that are like, yeah, I'll do a research. I don't give a shit. But who out there is like, well, I'm kind of tapped out on some of the research doing materials, other currencies, the lithium, speed ups, maybe. It's possible somebody is tapped out because literally the spend event just ended. Like we were doing it the whole weekend. Oh, now here's another gain power event. It's just gaining power all weekend. All right, so trying to help you out here. I think I have chosen. I'm just going to level up a ship. Something I have been doing, kind of running out of ships to put ship XP on, partly because I haven't been doing a faction hunt, so I haven't been tearing up some of my faction ships, like my old faction ships, like Valdors and Kelvins and Enterprises. I like to do upgrade these Enterprises and Augurs and D4s for faction hunt, but they haven't been giving us faction hunt, I guess. Too many people complained how hard faction hunt is to do, though obviously those people don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. Faction hunt is very easy, and it has always been easy. Not sure why anybody would complain about it, but I guess that has just always been my opinion. But I have been running out of these G3 epics. I don't really want to tier any more up to make room for these ship XP spend events, because there's those what DJs like to call daily minis. I just call them daily events because that's what they're titled. For spending ship XP. I do all of them. And it's like I just throw random ship XP out and I get rewards. I'd rather have those rewards than, the ship XP. Or even the Latinum in some cases. Recruit tokens, officer XP. Sure, I'll take some of that stuff. And in some cases, it's rare ore. You need a lot of rare ore if you want to level up your operations and stuff. So recently what I've been doing is I've actually been building. See, I built another Antares. Or is this I think I already had a second Antares build. I don't remember. But I built another Hydra. Built another Horizon. Yeah. So I got shit tons of these. And look at this. I'm at level 16 here, Ship XP dumps. Just like material dumps, ship XP dumps. Maybe or maybe it isn't worth it to you. It's possible. I have plenty of blueprints for all that shit. So let's just go ahead and spend the ship XP and we'll find out if that actually worked. And look, here you go. Bam. I did the thing here. Build the universal translator. Got my 6,000 points. Fairly simple event, at least to complete it. Of course, you had to figure out what the hell you were supposed to do. I still don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. Saren was the... Yeah, was Saren the... who's that? Some kind of Suliban or something. Turncoat or something. Warned him of the Sulibans doing some kind of shady shit or something, I think. And they went and gone and met them. Alright, yeah. Didn't remember that was Rigel 10, but oh well, that's fine. Let's wrap this up and get out of here. So this encrypted, oh no, that was encrypted transmission number 1. The larger event build, the universal translator, is going to be going on. And as you can see here, another one did not populate. So I think it's pretty clear here. We're going to have 4 more of these events, one each day for the next 4 days. So And take a look at the timer for encrypted transmission 1, 24 hours. So we're going to have to do these in one day. And have to help each other out because I know not everybody else looked at that and knew what the hell was going on. You have to rely on the community here, or maybe your alliance mates. At least most people are probably not going to be able to do this by themselves because they're probably not just going to be able to figure it out. Kind of sucks, but fairly easy event. Though sometimes you got to think outside the box of how you can score a research gain power or a ship XP gain power. Build older ships like Horizons. Look, I don't have any use for 3-star materials anymore. So I'll build some Horizons and some Manterraces and some Convorts or whatever and just throw things on there. Just so I can, spend a ship XP and get credit for an event. I'm okay with that. Is an idea for you out there. So comment below. What is your initial impression of this Build the Universal Transmitter event? Universal Translator, not Transmitter. Yeah. Are you okay with this being a populate one event towards the larger event every day? Or would you prefer they would all populate, or maybe populate once you've finished number 1? Can be kind of tricky for some people to do one of these every day. Some people. Most people, I think, are going to be okay. Yeah. And you know what? I mentioned a few of the out-of-the-box thinking kind of ways to score. Like artifacts, commander skill tree, refit, unlocking refits. Technically, they're counted as research. Just a different, what's the word? Yeah, I don't even know what the word. The code is like the same, but the visual is a little different, I guess. So it's going to count for research. If you found anything else that would help score in this event for you, because we are just coming off of a material spend event, a lot of people gained a lot of power over the weekend. Could use some help with some of the not so commonly thought of ways to score in a research event. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.